Hennie Groenewald, you're a superstar South African driver, and yesterday's performance in driving that Ginetta with Jeroen Bleekemolen and Anthony Reid, you opened their eyes as to how damn frickin' good you are.
Well, I'm not sure about that, but it was a wonderful opportunity. 4 years ago, I decided we moved down to Cape Town, and I decided that I'm not going to take racing too seriously anymore. And since then, I've done mostly some historic racing and classic cars and so on, which I've had fun at. And it's nice sometimes not to be too serious about racing. But when this opportunity came up, when Greg called me about 2 weeks ago to drive a car like the Ginetta V8, I thought, yes, I mean, you don't let opportunities like that pass. And I had so much fun this week. Within the team environment, they don't take it too seriously, but yet they do a great job to actually get this car into a competitive position. That obviously we won class, but I think overall the car was very competitive. And I think what really made the weekend something that I really look forward to was to be able to be partnered with Anthony Reid and Jeroen. It was pretty special to have names like that to race with, and so I enjoyed every moment.
Any racing driver wonders how really good you are. And it's those opportunities where you get a guy like Jeroen Bleekemolen, who's just come out of IMSA. He's proper, world-class and quick. And to sit and measure yourself against them and then find out, well, damn straight, I came out good. Hennie, the bits that come back to you, flooding back to you in that competitive environment, they come back quickly.
Yeah, they do. You think after 4 years you're going to be a little bit rusty in a car like this, but I suppose home track advantage did help. And I suppose in this type of environment when there's three teammates, you're not really trying to measure yourself against each other. You're trying to work together to get the car better and to be competitive ultimately. And I think that's what we achieved. And the three of us really worked well together. And you can see the experience, from these guys. Anthony's experience, just in terms of the setup on the car and the details that he wanted, I can see made a big difference for us as we went through the weekend. So at times we didn't do much driving, and really concentrated on get the finer details on the car, which I think helped us to have a car with such great balance through the race that second stint, I think I was in the car just for over an hour and a half, and I really didn't want to come in because I knew, that would be my last stint. I didn't want to stop driving. It was great.
So that lesson of instead of trying to beat another driver is work together, build the unit, a competitive unit, the two other drivers, the car, that ends up having a better experience for everybody. And there's a life lesson in that for racing drivers.
Yeah, for me, South African racing is sprint racing, as you know. So that's what I've done most of my life. I've had very little opportunities to do endurance racing. And I could see that mindset from the word go. And I said to myself before the weekend, I'm going to lean on these guys to get a bit more experience about, how hard you push the car and so on, because we used to driving 10/10ths the whole time, so how do you hold back and how much do you hold back? So I got some good lessons, but you could see the approach and the experience, especially with Jeroen, being so current at the moment. It was impressive how relaxed he was, and he just knew what to do. So we also gave him the hard stints. We decided, let him do the start and let him finish at night. So we did some of the hard work maybe in the middle of the day, and I think the impressive stint for me out of the whole lot was Anthony's stint on the oldest tyres, because I went out on the first stint, the car was driving for 3 hours already when I went out, and I thought, okay, the tyres feel pretty poked. So I said on the radio when I radioed in when it was time to come in, I said, okay, let's change the tyres, and Anthony said, no, let's push another stint on those tyres. So he finished 6 hours on the same tyres for it.
That was a mega stint. Watching it from the outside, you could just, it was class, yeah. Pure class.
Yeah, no, I felt the same with that, because I thought it was the point that they had to change the tyres, and he made the call to say, let's rather get through another stint and then have another set for the end. So we did the race on 2 sets of tyres, which I thought was pretty impressive. And the car as a whole actually impressed me a lot. I didn't expect that the drop-off would be so small on a car like that. It was really special.
Hennie, I can see that As a race driver, that passion, that thing, that itch never goes away. And I can see it, that itch has got a whole lot more, and we hope to see you in a car soon. Any chance of that happening next year?
Yeah, let's hope so. Firstly, I think the thing that I must say is thanks to Greg Mills and the team, is regardless if we do something together in the future, is it was an opportunity and I enjoyed myself. So the call came from him, and I must thank him and the team for the opportunity. I really enjoyed it.
I know your time is precious and looking after Anthony. Hennie Groenewald, thank you very much for talking to us. Great to catch up with you again, and thanks for the entertainment yesterday, and congratulations on a brilliant drive. I hope you have a good holiday season, Christmas, and we need to see you in a car next year.
Excellent. Thanks, Colin.
Cheers.